Recorded Books presents Diary of a Wimpy Kid, Big Shot, by Jeff Kinney. Narrated by Ramon Diocampo. September. Monday. I've heard that athletes are born with special genes that make them good at sports. Well, whatever those genes are, I guess I was born without them. Mom's always saying that everyone who's part of a team has an important role to play. But when it comes to sports, it seems like my job is to make everybody else look good. Like in volleyball, when the other team spikes the ball off my head to score a point. Thwack! Ugh. At this point in my life, I'm pretty sure I'm not going to grow up to become a professional athlete. So, I'm officially announcing my retirement. The crazy thing is, I used to actually like sports. But that was back in preschool when sports were still fun. The first sport I ever played was soccer. I didn't know the rules, but neither did any of the other kids. So most of the time, it was just pure chaos on the field. Wherever the ball went, we all chased after it. Every once in a while, the ball would pop out of the pack and go in someone's goal. Then, everyone would celebrate. Nobody kept score, so you never knew who was winning or losing. And the parents didn't care because they were too busy talking, sunbathing, and listening to music. The referees were middle school kids, and they didn't really pay attention to the game either, because they were too busy on their phones. In fact, the refs didn't even blow their whistles when the ball went out of bounds, so half the time, we'd be playing soccer on a baseball field and didn't know it. After the game, we'd always get slushies and junk food at the snack shack, and sometimes we wouldn't even wait for the game to be over to treat ourselves on the field, rather than actually playing. The coaches were really nice and made sure everyone got a chance to score, even if that meant holding the kids up right in front of the soccer net. And that made everyone feel good about themselves. Yay! Back then, I was sure I was going to grow up to be a professional soccer player. I even kept my rookie card in mint condition in case it turned out to be worth something one day. But when we got to kindergarten, everything changed. The refs started using their whistles. Tweet! And they didn't let us do the kinds of things we got away with the year before, like running with the ball in our hands or pushing kids out of the way. That season, the refs blew their whistles almost every time I touched the ball. So, when I was in the game, I'd stand in the corner of the field and pray the ball didn't roll to me. It's not like I was getting a lot of playing time in kindergarten anyway. The coach only put in the kids who were good, and the rest of us sat on the bench. Mom told me the reason the coach wasn't playing me was because I was his secret weapon, and he was saving me for a big moment. But I didn't understand that Mom was just trying to make me feel better about myself. So whenever the coach did put me in the game, I'd go out there thinking I was hot stuff. Even the snack shack wasn't fun that year. Some parents complained that they were selling too much junk food, so they replaced the slushies and other sugary treats with healthy options, like granola and avocados. But the slushy sales from the snack shack paid for the field upkeep. So that year, the parks department could only afford to mow the grass once every 3 weeks, so the ball kept getting stuck in the weeds, which really slowed the games down. After a bunch of kids got ticks from playing soccer in the long grass, they decided to end the season early, which was totally fine with me, because that meant Mom didn't need to pull any more ticks off my rear end. Youch! I feel bad that I've never been good at sports, because I think Dad was hoping I'd be a star athlete.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it, at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.